I have heard that in the past few weeks, you guys have really been enjoying seeing the Hellman pets teach us about Jesus. And next week, they're going to be back with a special Bible story for you. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying them because I love these guys. And I'm glad that you love them too. This week, though, the Hellman pets want to help us understand something that's very important to Jesus. And that's how we treat one another and how we look at people that are different. Do you know not everybody loves the Hellman pets? There's a few of the Hellman pets that some people find particularly scary or weird. Do you know which three that might be? Well, Sid and Chi-Chi are unusual, but people expect them to look different because they're unusual kinds of animals. The three Hellman pets that people get the most uncomfortable with are Theo, Reuben, and Peter. Because even though they're a dog, a guinea pig, and a cat, and those are pretty common pets, they don't look like the versions of those pets that people have in their head. They look very different. And sometimes that makes people afraid of them, or that makes people just assume that they're kind of yucky. And that is pretty sad. When we take Theo for walks, everyone always has to comment on how big he is. They like to compare him to a horse and tell us we need to get him a saddle. And people don't often comment when we just take Matilda or Edison for walks. It's because Theo looks so different. When we walk him, sometimes people cross the street to get away so they don't have to pass him because they assume because he's so big that he might be dangerous. And that makes us sad. And you know, with Reuben, when we take him to church or to school sometimes and he's with his brother Bill, kids will ooh and ah over Bill and talk about how cute he is, but when they see Reuben, they'll back away and they'll say things like ew and gross. And with Peter, a lot of cats in movies and cartoons, if they're hairless cats in those things, often they're the evil ones, or sometimes the bad guy in movies has a hairless cat. So when people meet Peter, they look at him and just assume that he's going to be mean. Even though he's the most loving cat we've ever had, they just look at him and think that's a mean cat. Do you know, we don't think the Hellman pets understand when people are saying these things. I don't think it hurts their feelings because we don't think they know that people are being mean. But it hurts our feelings. And worse, it makes us worried for their safety, especially Theo and Peter. We're worried that if Theo and Peter got out of our house by themselves and got scared and ran from the house, and someone found them, they might not show them the kindness that they would to a dog that was normal size or a cat that had hair. We worry that someone might not help them or that they might hurt them because they don't like the way they look. And that's not fair. It's not Theo's fault that he's so big, and it's not Reuben and Peter's fault that they were born with hardly any hair. That's just the way they were made. And do you know what's so much worse than people treating our pets like that? It's when people treat people like that. And that makes Jesus so very sad. Because Jesus loves everyone. And everyone is Jesus' friend and was created in God's image. And so for us to look at someone and think badly of them just because they're different, that's not okay. And we've all done it, and we've all probably treated people badly because they were different. But we can ask for Jesus to forgive us, and he will, because he loves us. Remember, he said that we should treat each other the way we want to be treated. It's okay to notice differences in other people, and it's okay to notice differences in Theo and Reuben and Peter. Those differences that make our world a wonderful place.